Representing India, Sakista. Representing Kazakhstan, Maldives, Makhmatova. Representing Russia, Irina Bogdanina. Representing Australia, Shania Soni. Representing Russia, Olga Kazakevich. Representing Japan, Shigeko Tanaka. And representing Kenya, Joyce Wambui Una. Ladies and gentlemen, your athletes for the women's 79-kilogram category, Group B. Let's welcome the technical officials for the 79-kilogram category, Group B.
So we've met the athletes for this women's 79 kilo final. Two groups in this, Group B to start with. And remember that the referees are now only for one group at a time. So there'll be another selection for Group A in about an hour's time. So our chief referee, centre referee for this Group B, it is Norzia Mohammed of Malaysia. The left side referee is Mohammed Al-Kesh from Yemen. The right side referee, Shema Abu Jazim from Iraq. Our technical controller for this final is Liliane Bigori of France. And the technical delegate for this section is Chiara Cifrelli of Italy. And on video review, Tibor Gierko of Hungary, Olga Prokopeshina of Kazakhstan, and Isaac Kraus of Mexico for this women's 79 kilo final.
Let's meet the technical officials for Group A.
And Group A, it'll be Lee Yu-jin of Korea, who'll be the centre referee. Christina Serrato of Australia on the left. And Ahmed Al-Hamadi on the right. And here they come. So, Yu-jin Lee of Korea, Christina Serrato, Italy, Ahmed Al-Hamadi of the United Arab Emirates, and the video review officials for Group A will be Martin Chapla of Slovakia, Isaac Kraus of Mexico, and Bujema Adjaoud of Algeria.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the technical officials for the 79-kilogram category, Group A.
So all set then for Group B. There will be a few new names for us in it. And we're going to start off with Leila Karimova of Azerbaijan at 62, and in this Group B going up to 105 for Joyce Wambui and Njuguna of Kenya. 105 her target, and then obviously we go beyond that into Group A, and a few very interesting names there as well. And it all kicks off in 3.5 minutes. quite a lot of this group. They are big time debutants on the big stage for the first time. All set in the big circular stage. And that big gangway, just as we had in Paris last year at the Porte de Chapelle Arena, and the full houses for a great championship. First weights being put on. We have a non-starter as well, by the way, Rasha Al-Sheikh of Syria. We will not be seeing in this, unfortunately. She would have been in the Legends category. The prospects of very big lifts coming deep into the competition. That 50 kilo final earlier was just sensational. This one may well be the same.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2025 World Championships for Paralympic. And we have our session for the women's 79 category Group B. And we begin 7, 6, 5.
On we go.
3, 2, 1. Are you ready for some powerlifting? The bar is now loaded for her first attempt representing Azerbaijan.
So now let's kick off. Azerbaijan, Leyla Karimova of Azerbaijan, aiming for 62. Now, we've seen her previously in the over 86 kilo category, so she's dropped down 2 weight divisions. The European bronze medalist from 3 years ago, the world junior champion from 2 years ago, and 4 years ago, by the way. Bronze in the World Cup in Tbilisi last year, and constantly high finisher in it. The European bronze in Tbilisi, World Junior gold in Tbilisi, and then again in Dubai when it was split up between rookie and next gen. She took the next gen gold. So 62 for Leyla Karimova to kick off. pushing strongly at 62 to get on the board in this 79 kilo final. And she has. Well, it's 2 white lights, not 3. The center referee giving a vote down for the stop sequence, but Karimova is okay. Decent lift by her, lot to be happy about. And away she goes. So now for India, it is an international debut, let alone a championship debut for this 25-year-old from Delhi, which hosted the World Para Athletics the last 2 weeks. Sahista, coached by Amit, who is on stage with her. And well, this is a leap into the unknown. It will be a competitive lifetime best attempt from her of 76. So still over a minute to go and 76 the target. Get her on the board. Good lift. Got her right. Sahista does it on a big debut. That's it. No more can be asked than that. Absolutely nailed that. Got all the elements completely spot on. That's the way to do it. Next to go then for Kazakhstan, Moldair Makanbetova. Her championship debut, silver in the World Ability Sport Games in 2023 and bronze in the Tbilisi World Cup the same year. So 88, what she's aiming for here, and for a lot of these, it's lifetime best territory very much. Will be for her here. Got the lift in, and that is a good lift as well. 3 white lights for Moldair Makanbetova. We were told by our coaching team to give her a very rousing introduction. Hope that was it. I think we can do it more rousing, maybe in the second round. But it's very good for her. Nice start for the Kazakh in her first international championship of notes. Irina Potemkina on her international debut for Russia at the age of 31. So again, she is seeking what will be a lifetime best. Anything she gets here will be recorded as that. So her first international championship lift, her first international competition lift, as it is, 90. There it goes, a solid push up. And that is a good lift. 3 white lights. Put up Keena. Solid and secure. And that's 90. So on we go to Australia and Shania Sonny. It's her international debut from Melbourne. Not previously involved in sport at all. She is 38 and her coach, national team coach, he's on stage here, Simon Bergner. Well, they had a brilliant national champion at Gold Coast in July. It looked real international standard. It looked international World Cup standard. Top marks to everyone involved in that. That's a lot of hard work and organising. That would have taken a while. So Shania Sonny straight in at 90. No lift, 2-1 against. So different reasons for it. Press from the left side referee, right side referee voted down on the body sequence. And sometimes with the body sequence you vote for going too early. I wonder. Now, working on lots of football, I always hate it when a co-commentator says, I'd like to see that again. But in this case, I'd like to see that again. Doesn't get it. And there's nothing wrong with the strength there. She got the lift. So comes in, does the lift. I mean, that is technically a good looking lift. Next up for Russia, she's back, the twice European champion, Olga Kazankevich. European champ 2013 in Alexin in Russia and 2015 in Eger in Hungary. Twice bronze in the Fazar World Cup in Dubai, and when she won bronze in 2016, that is her most recent international competition before today. 9 years on, she's back. She's in the legends category and she is lifting at 95. And that's a good lift. 3 white lights. Got it. Got the 95 there. And that was technically excellent. It was a very solid job of it from her. Kazankevich, her first international lift in 9 years and being twice European champion. Yep, she's done that very well. She's 51 now in the legends category. Quite a few in this group B are in that sector. Next up for Japan, Chikako Tanaka lifted 88 and finishing 9th in the Futsal World Cup in Dubai last year. No mark in the World Championships 2 years ago, unfortunately. Ninth in the Asia Oceania Championships in Pyeongtaek in Korea. Bit of a standard to match by Chikako. She lifted 92 and winning the Japanese title in 2023. This is 96. Aiming for a lifetime best. She's got it! Oh, that's fabulous! A lifetime best for Chikako Tanaka. And that has her in the lead. Exquisite. On she came, and I'll tell you, under the lights, the Japanese red certainly looks to have taken on a bit of a pink hue. She's firmly in the pink here. Lifetime best, round 1, and right now into the lead. Yes, this is Group B, but she's leading a World Championship final, and that is very pleasant indeed. So now Joyce Wambui and Juguna of Kenya. Most recently finishing 7th in Sharm el Sheikh at the World Cup last year. She lifted 106 in that. Commonwealth Games bronze. That was 2014 in Glasgow. Back there again next year. They have filled the breach when others would not. 11th in the World Championships 2 years ago. And now she was due to start in Belize and did not, but she finished 5th in Mexico City in 2017. Bit of rebuilding work coming on in terms of her career, but also a couple of medals in the World Cup circuit. Abuja, silver there. 4th in the Americas Open in Bogota in 2018. No mark when she was last in this stadium 2 years ago. Can she do so here? 105 for Joyce Wambui and Jaguna, and it's a good lift, and it's 3 white lights. That's great from her point of view. 105. And that is a very, very positive development for her. 105, and Joyce has nailed it. Good work by her. And round 2 will be on the way shortly with Leila Karimova. So Karimova going here for 67, adding 5 onto her previous mark.
1 minute remaining.
Karimova here with a good coaching team. No, that didn't go right. Well, thankfully, that's why the spotters are there, and you want the best sharp ones to wade in when something like that happens. No success for her, I'm afraid to say. So Karimova will be back for 67 in the final round.
79 kilograms, black height 12.
It was an awkward one, and she just couldn't get her elbows working, and yeah, good work. First of all, by her, she reacted well. She's been in that situation, wouldn't go up, no, didn't have it, but the spotter loaders, brilliant, good job by them. Now, for India, Sahista got 76 in the opening round, and this for 79, massive team that they have sent. Another lifetime best attempt for Sahista for India, going for 79 here. Well, she's got that pushed up well. 67 seconds remaining. It's 2 against on the press sequence. Well, no joy there, but that's something to be tidied up. No doubt about that. She misses out 79. Still at 76 on the board.
The bar is now open for her second attempt representing Australia, Sogi.
Shania Soni is on the way now. So she missed with 90 in the first round. A woman from Melbourne. And now, here she comes. Gets the lift in. This again for 90. And that is a good lift. All 3 white lights. That's perfect. That's good on her debut. Well, she got the lift in last time. There was no problem strength-wise with it, and no problem with it this time across the board. I do have a suspicion she went before the call, the start call last time. This time, perfect lift. Good stuff. Nice work. And that is a lifetime best for her. Big Australian team of 14, developing well, and there are a lot aiming for the Commonwealth Games too. So now, Mulder, Makan Beitova, World Ability Sport Games silver 2 years ago, and bronze in Belize in the World Cup there. So 92, and she is angling for a lifetime best here. For Kazakhstan, well, they're another nation who certainly prosper and know how to prosper. Pushing and pushing, and that is not going to go any further. Lift stopped, and she will not get that. And it is no lift. So 88 for Mulder. And she goes no further than that. Stopped to 92. She'll have another attempt at it in a few minutes, but unfortunately, that's as far as she could go. And has she hit her limit today? Well, we'll find out in a few minutes. Got the first one, not the second.
The bar is now loaded for her second attempt representing Russia, Irina Potakina.
So back in for Russia, Irina Potakina. She got 90 last time, this for 97 on her international debut. She started well and started very encouragingly. Not that probably you can tell from the pictures, but their uniforms certainly remind you of Australia. Here she comes. Irina Potakina for 97. That's a good lift as well. 2-1 in her favour. Center referee voted down on the press, but she got it. And she's got both her lifts in as well, and that's good news in terms of the total lift as well.
The bar to 101 kilograms. Rack height 12. The bar is now loaded for her second attempt representing Russia, Olga Kazan.
Yeah, that was really, really impressive. Worked the lines well, sold the lift well, got the final punch through also. So now also for Russia, the twice European champion Olga Kazankiewicz. So 2 in the legends category in this. Right now she's in second spot behind Joyce Njaguna, but that lift of 95 will get her a medal. Going here for 101. Good lift. 3 white lights. Kazankiewicz challenging certainly for the Legends Gold. Firmly in round 2.
The bar is now loaded for her second attempt representing Japan.
Confidently done. Worked well on it. That's good experience shown by her. A good finish when she was last in the World Championships. 6th in 2014 in Dubai. Next up for Japan, Chikako Tanaka. 96 she got already, this for 101. So this to match Kazankevich. She would go second behind her, as Kazankevich was there first. She would only be the third to go through the 100-point barrier. So here she comes. Steady does it, got the lift complete. That was the important thing. 2 highlights from the side referees. The centre referee voting down for the press, but she got it. And Tanaka leads in the total lift and slots into second place. Level, but behind Kazankevich. And one more to go in this second round.
The bar is now loaded for her second attempt representing Kenya, Joyce Wambui Chaguna.
So Joyce Wambui and Chaguna. Now 105 in the opening round. She's going here for 106. So again, she's going a little hop. The Commonwealth Games bronze medalist in Glasgow 2014. Well, 106, did give her a whopping lead in terms of the total lift anyway. So 106 for Joyce Wambui and Chaguna, after lifting 105 previously. Well, she was fighting against the bar there, and as a result it was a bit ragged, doesn't get it, I'm afraid. So that's the fourth miss in this round. Out of the 8 in it, 4 good, 4 no lifts. And this time unsuccessful. So now we enter round 3. So Leila Karimova had big problems, you might remember, in the previous round, aiming for 67. She got firmly stuck just above the stop sequence. She stopped and she couldn't go. And just a quick word, by the way, for our coaches here. Tole Maharamov, who was on stage, and Rufat Rahimov, who was backstage. They've actually extended this arena. This arena staged the Handball Club World Championship finals last week. Barcelona took the title in that. Good crowd at the final, 4,500. A massive outdoor and indoor stadiums across Cairo, and technically we're in Cairo, even though downtown Cairo is a long way away and there's a bit of desert between here and there. Now she's got stuck again, I'm afraid, and she's gone in way too heavy. It's not her day. She got her first lift in, and that was 62, and that's where Layla will remain. Her 2 marks of 67. Thankfully, she emerges unscathed, and that's important. Gave it a stab. 67, a bit too much, but good luck to her. Got 62, and she's on the board. And important, everybody in this so far got a mark. And that's good. That's what you want to see. Unfortunately for Layla, same story. Needed the extra power to drive it up, and yes, that rueful smile again. Next up for India, Sahista for India and for Delhi. Been in her city the last 2 weeks, and every moment was endlessly fascinating. You might say the same for here, but for different reasons. Well, successful with her opening attempt of 76, missed 79, and staying on the path. 81 her target here. Can she get it this time at 81? Looking to keep under close control, and that's stuck. Well, she got it raised eventually. Now, did she keep it moving? Not sure she did. It's 2 and against. She got 1 vote her way, the other 2 no. So, doesn't get it. This is where the ceiling is being struck. So now, the final attempts for Mulder. Makan Beitova. 88 she got, 92 she didn't, 92 she's back for more. Third and final attempt. And on she goes in this Group B. Well, in the 2 previous competitions she's picked up medals, and this the 3rd one. Missed out last time, so that doesn't help with the total lift. There's still 3 who are in the hunt from this group, and they have a chance. We saw it in the previous 2 competitions today, on the opening day of the elites. So 92 it is. And she's working it. That's not going to go all the way. And that's no lift. 2 on the stop sequence as well, by the way. So even by the time the press was coming, she was done and dusted. Well, she got 1 in, and that's good. 88. But the last 2 at 92 she did not get. Gave it a good stab. I mean, she came out, had problems with this last time, and they were waiting for her again when she came out with this third and final attempt. But at least in her first proper championship appearance, she's got a mark on the board of 88. So now for Australia, it's Shania Sunny. So 2 stabs at 90. She got the second one. Lifetime best of 94 at the Nationals. So this is a lifetime best attempt of 96. She's been in training for the past year. Great performance at the Nationals. That's where she did the PB. Did a great job there in Gold Coast. Aiming for the Commonwealth Games next year in Glasgow with her coach Simon Bergner. Continuing to build all the time. So 96 for Shania Sunny. She didn't waste her time, did she? Why not? She's got it. 3 white lights. Lifetime best. Oh, here you go. Chance to qualify for everything. What a very, very impressive lift. She just bounces on, lifts it. See ya. And her competition's over. Magnificent. It's going to look fast in the replay even. Got onto the bench. Down it went. Up it went. Nice and clean. White lights all the way. Timing perfect. Job done. Thank you and good night. Now she can do sightseeing for the next week if she wants to. For Russia, Irina Podobkina, 90 and 97 she's got, so she is one of the 3 who can carry a big score in the total lift with her into Group A. And this also would put her into second right now. Podobkina 102. First time we've seen this new Russian lifter, a debutant at the age of 31. Up and up and up. And that will be no lift. 2 referees voting for the stop and 2 for the press. So she doesn't get beyond the 2-figure mark on her international debut. Misses out. Yeah, just a few problems with it. Stop sequence, meaning the press was actually academic in the end. Right, on we go. Chikako Tanaka of Japan going here for 103. She's got 96, she's got 101. And this a chance of a very, very solid spot in terms of the total lift if she can do it. So Tanaka, prospects definitely. No mark in her first World Championships 2 years ago, but now she's got 2 on the board. 96 and 101, and this for 103. So only 2 kilos added on. Only. Only is a very big word. when you're under that bar. But it would give her a big boost. If she gets all three, she leads the total lift for a long time, should Kasankevich not get it. But she needs to get there first, Tanaka. She has done. 2 white lights for Chikako Tanaka. And now in terms of the total lift, she rises to 300 and she is in silver in the main event. Top lifting all the way by Tanaka. And she will hope more to come. Not in this. She's done all that she can do. Now, Tanaka's lead in the total lift will either be an hour or it'll be 2 minutes. And this is the woman who can make it the latter. Olga Kasankevich for Russia. She's back. Those back-to-back European titles. Then she stepped away from the sport for a few years. Until today. Certainly internationally. 9 years off the global stage, but the spotlight's back on her for Russia. .106. Well, she's powered through that one. That was a toughie. Had to fight it strongly, and it's a good lift. The two side referees have given it to her. And she will lead for a long time in the total lift. Ahead of Tanaka. And she's in front now. Takes the lead by 2 kilos in the total lift. And she leads by 1 in the main event. And by the way, it's between her and Joyce Njuguna in the Legends category. So Kasankevich is in the gold medal position of that right now. And Njuguna fighting to overtake on 107. All down to this then for Joyce. 11 years since that Commonwealth Games bronze, but she gets a Legends gold if she clears this. And that's the key one. And that's the most important thing. No further right to reply for Kasankevich. And Njuguna can take the gold. Kasankevich has already won the Legends total gold. She leads the total category overall. So 107, missed 106, got 105. Another little step up of a kilo. 107, well, she got that raised in the end. It's a little bit faltering, but might be okay. Is okay. Good lift. She wins the Legends gold. She leads going into Group A as well. Joyce Wambui and Njuguna. Brilliant. So that is the Legends gold for Njuguna. And Kasankevich has the Legends silver. Flip the positions for the total lift. Sensational. And that a very, very good Group B. Group A is still to come. Joy for Joyce. She got it. And she leads. Group A on the way. So the current situation, Joyce Wambui and Njuguna leading, and that has claimed her the Legends Gold. Kazankevich in second and Legends Silver, and Tanaka of Japan currently in third. 10 minutes time, we will see the start of Group A. Stay with us.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the athletes competing in the women's up to 79-kilogram category, Group A. Representing Chile, Maria Antonieta Ortiz. Representing Jordan, Asma Issa. Representing Egypt, Safa Hassan. Representing China, Mia Oyu Ha. Representing Uzbekistan, Orzugo Orlova. Representing Brazil, Alves Fernandez. And representing Nigeria, Rita Ferdinand. Ladies and gentlemen, your athletes in the women's 79-kilogram category, Group A.
So that was the athletes' presentation. Now we'll see the referees come out for this Group A, and well, yep, the great names are all here. A litany of champions down to the last 7. Bit of jostling going on in terms of the final weights that are being sought in this opening round. That's always interesting. So 115 to start. And Chile, Maria Ortiz. And even those attempting lower marks have got good potential of medals here, I'll tell you that. Countdown's on.
5, 4, 3, 2, bar is now loaded. For her first attempt, representing Chile, Maria Ortiz.
So now we'll start off with Chile and Maria Ortiz. The Americas champion twice in a row, Mexico City in 2015, Bogota 2018, silver in the South American Games in 2014, won the gold at the Rio World Cup at the Carioca Arena in 2016. Fourth, subsequently, in Rio Centro, the Paralympic Games later that year.
One minute remaining.
So good opportunity for Ortiz to weigh in here at a nice solid 115. That would be the lead straight away. It's way beyond anything we've seen already in the competition in Group B. Ortiz gets it! 3 white lights from Maria Ortiz. Excellently done. Well, that was everything she wanted, and just like that she leads. That was perfect. She has a chance of a medal, certainly. I think that's fair to say. Depends how the rest weigh in at this stage. And that starts here. Caroline Fernandez, the America's champion from St. Louis, on her big championship debut 3 years ago. 7th in her 2 global championships since then. The only 2 she's ever been in, the Worlds in Dubai 2023 and then the Paris Paralympics last year. She's pitching herself, well, it's difficult to say. It's a whole load going in at 127. Needs to get this first. Fernandez lifting strongly. And Fernandez lifting unsuccessfully. Stop sequence, 2-1 against. Doesn't get that. Well, now that's an interesting start. She's had a few starts like this, so the professor will have a few words. Professor Weberton Santos, the Brazilian national team coach, about where they go now, what they do now. Carlos Williams alongside. But she has started quite a few major finals this way, and it's turned out for the best for her. Slight disappointment, but it is only slight, being round 1. So now, a woman who's very keen to walk away on stage for Uzbekistan, Orzugul Urolova. 4th in the Asia Oceania Championships in Pyeongtaek in Korea 3 years ago. She was 3 kilos behind bronze. 5th in Dubai at the Fazal World Cup last year. Bronze in Tbilisi this year. in the World Cup in Georgia, 6 of the World Championships 2 years ago. So a chance. She has a chance too. So here she is, and still a minute to go, 1:27. So again, we're talking about opening up very high in terms of her career. Up that goes for Uralova, and that is no lift, 2-1 against on the stop. Didn't get it. So she's again weighing in at 1:27. She misses it. Asma Issa as well. She's going to go in 1:27. I would estimate certainly 6 of this Group A who are in with a chance of a medal. Maybe all 7. Be a few misses needed for that. And Uralova, well, she punched the lift through. Couldn't make it succeed though. Asma Issa. Asian Games in Asia, Oceania, silver in the most recent editions of both. And they are both on again next year. Asia, Oceania Championships on in Bangkok and the Asian Games in Nagoya. She's been the World Ability Sport Games champion as well. Husband Omar Karada, one of the greats, coached by Isa Halal, the national team coach. So, well, here she is, Asma Issa, 1:27. Here's a place to start. Well, she's got it raised for Jordan, and Asma Issa bounding off. It's going to be the... Yes, she's got it. It's a good lift. 3 white lights for Asma Issa. Thought we were going to go to the flags for a second. I'm sure the referees thought we were as well. And she leads on 127.
The bar is now loaded for her first attempt, representing Egypt.
So now Safa Hassan is in, the Paralympic bronze medalist. Good local support for her. African Championship silver in the 6th of October City. That Paralympic bronze last year in Paris. And her first international competition was 2021 at the Worlds when she finished 5th. 7th subsequently 2 years ago. Silver behind Kafila Al-Maroof of Nigeria in the African Championships. 7th in the Worlds last time. But she did win gold in the Cairo World Cup in this stadium in 2023, and then that moved to Sharm el-Sheikh last year. And this for 130 for Hassan. Looking for a strong lift here. Hassan 130. It's up there, still 19 seconds left on the clock. It's a good lift, it's 3 white lights, and now she goes in front, 130. We've had a few misses in this opening round in the main group, but she is delivering. 2 to go. Brilliantly done. Lot to be satisfied with, and she is in front, cleared 130. Next up, you might say the woman they all have to beat, but she's not going for the heaviest attempt in this round. 136. That's the target for the world record holder, set in claiming Paralympic gold in Paris last year. She's the reigning Asia-Oceania Asian Games Paralympic champion, the former world champion, Han Miaoyu of China. Her world record is 154. So let's see. Han Miaoyu took this world title a couple of championships ago. That is straight up. And so is she. Top of the table. 3 white lights. Han Miaoyu, she leads. 136, and she is 6 clear. Exceptional from Han Miaoyu. No other word for it. Good reason to take a bow. So next up, this is a new name for all of us. She's 30 years old from Nigeria. It's an international debut for Rita Ferdinand for Nigeria, going for 142. African records only 8 more than this. The former world record by Bose Omololayo in Dubai at the World Championships 2 years ago. Rita Ferdinand, 142. She was in Chile for the World Cup lately. Due to be. Ready to go. And at 142. Rita Ferdinand may be ready to make a massive name for herself. She is in the lead. She is in the lead. Rita Ferdinand leads for Nigeria, 142. That is a whopping way to start. And the Paralympic champion has been overtaken immediately. A great lift. A great lift. Epic. And she nailed it. She was due to make her debut in Santiago at the World Cup was Ferdinand, and from what I can see from results, she did not. So she is doing it here, and she is doing it here. Round 2, Maria Ortiz of Chile. Twice America's champion, Pan Am silver. 2019 in Lima, where everybody's going again for 2027. So in that opening round, 5 of the 7 were successful. So here, round 2. Ortiz for 118. Well, she's got that raised up well. How good was it? It was exemplary! 3 white lights for Ortiz as well, 118. That will help her for the total lift a little later on. Total lift is still being led by Olga Kasankevich with 302 ahead of Chikako Tanaka 300. And everybody else blown away. No one else managed to get their 3 lifts in Group B. In Group A, it's still possible for 5, and Maria Ortiz is a step ahead of the rest. Glorious, glorious. So we go on, and it was a miss in the first round for Carla Fernandez of Brazil at 127, and she's still going to go for that mark. One, 2, 7 it is. Pure focus. Eyes on the prize. Well, eyes certainly on the bar anyway. 127. She's got out of this situation before successfully. Got this one raised. And that for Carolyn Fernandez. That's a good lift. 3 white lights for her. Back on track. She is 5th, and she is 3 kilos off the medals. Excellently done. What pressure there must have been. But she got it. Got that lift. And it was perfect. 3 white lights. All that was required. So now she is a medal shot. She's not the only one. A similar situation for Orzugul Urolova of Uzbekistan, who missed 127 in the first round. Going for it again here. The Asia Oceania 4th placer. 127, Urolova. Went for it. Got it! 2-1 in her favour. Urolova's in the hunt as well now. They all have a mark on the board, and they all have a good mark on the board. It's a big battle for the medals now. Oh yes, that was not a big breath of relief. That was in advance. The big breath of relief came afterwards. And despite the obvious distraction, that's a good job, well done. Asma Issa wasting no time to get on the bench, so 130 would match Safa Hassan. It would certainly help in terms of the total lift as well, so I think there's 6 in the hunt. We can firmly say that. And looking at what Urolova and Fernandez want to do in the third round, they are firmly closing in on a medal. But there's only 3 of them. Well, there's total lift as well. Asma Issa for Jordan. 4th, 3 times in global championships. Is this her time to be in a global podium? Banging on the door for years. 130. She's got that up there. As long as the stop sequence was okay. And it is. She got it. 2-1. Stop sequence it will be from our center referee. So Asma Issa, she now hits 130. She is 4th because Safa Hassan in 3rd already on 130. But she's in the hunt for a medal. Oh boy, she's going massive, by the way. 140 in the final round Asma Issa will go for. She's having a big tilt at this now. 130 successful. Safa Hassan matched on 130. Asma Issa producing an equal of her lifetime best. Will be adding 10 on. So a lot of movement coming in this round and maybe the next. Hassan 131. Gold in this stadium in the World Cup 2 years ago. The African Championship silver medalist. Paralympics bronze. Big moment for Safa Hassan here. Don't you know it? She does. 139 for bronze behind Han Miaoyu's world record and Boza Omalayo in Paris in the Paralympics last year. That was 139. This is 131. Big moment, 131. She would stay 3rd. It would help in terms of the total lift. It would push back Asma Issa a little bit. Safa Hassan. Yes, she's got it. 3 white lights for Safa Hassan. The bar continues to be raised, not just on the bench, but certainly the overall standard in this final. Where does this one end? Well, there is a big fight for the gold here, and trying to get 2 kilos closer to Rita Ferdinand is Han Miaoyu of China, the Paralympic champion. World gold previously, twice. 2019. And 2021. 2019 in Astana, 2 years later retaining it in Tbilisi. 2 in a row Asian Games golds, 2 in a row Asia Oceania gold. Han Miaoyu needs this, 140. Remember, her world record's 154. She won't waste time here. 75 seconds left. Lift will be done in no time. 140. 2 away from the gold. It's there. 3 white lights. Han Miaoyu charging towards the top. Does not want to be denied. Wants to be a 3-time world champion as well. And it can happen. That is another brilliant lift. So she's only 2 down. 2 kilos off the gold. Lot to be happy about. This woman is serene, and she leads. Rita Ferdinand, 142, going for 148. A big moment for this new 30-year-old. Well, this to go only 4 kilos off the world record, 6 kilos off the world record and 2 off the African record. Rita Ferdinand. This would be remarkable. Can she do it? Can she do it? She has done it! 3 white lights, Rita Ferdinand on her way to the gold, and maybe world record hunting too. This is incredible. Rita Ferdinand is producing a stellar show. Last year she was lifting 100 kilos, by the way. That on JDS Ability Sport Day. Look at her now, and that was a silver medal she won last year. And it's one of those things you kind of think, okay, is that a married name? But she's the first Rita we've had an international competition. It is certainly the first Ferdinand that we've ever had. It's the first Ferdinand I've ever heard of, I'll be honest with you. And she could win it on her debut. Final round coming. Maria Ortiz for Chile, 120. This is where it gets extra interesting. .302. Olga Kazankiewicz leads the total lift. Chicago Tanaka second on 300. This would be Ortiz up to 353. There are 5 who can still get all their lifts in in this Group A. Maria Ortiz, Chile, 120. She is going to finish 7th. This is all about the total lift and a lifetime best, and that won't go any further. So, no joy, no lift. Ortiz finishes 7th. $118 is where she is parked. She got her first 2 in. Just couldn't get it any higher up. It got bogged down for her, unfortunately. And that is where the story ended for her. So, Orzagul Orolova going for 135, and every lift from now on is an attempt at a medal. Safa Hassan is 3rd on 131. This is an attempt for a bronze. Everything after this, though, will be at least for a bronze. 6th in the world's 2 years ago, 6th now. Can she? No, is the quick answer, I'm sorry to say. Doesn't get 135, too heavy. Would have been a humongous lifetime best. Always worth going in a situation like this. So it is 6th again for a 2nd straight World Championship. To be, I know it's a cliche, and I know it's hackneyed, and I know people roll their eyes when you say it, but to be 6th in the world at anything is fantastic, and she is that. But that's where the story ends, right there. Couple of kilos too many, she had to go for it. Lot of strain there. I know there's a lot of campaigners here who make it look really easy. It ain't. Not a bit of it. 5 to go, all going for medals. Currently 5th, Carolyn Fernandez of Brazil. She too going for 136. Good recovery from her after that first round miss, the America's champion, and a brilliant America's champion in St. Louis. That was her big debut. Bronze in Dubai, the Fazal World Cup then that December. Christmas week it was. Christmas gets marked in Dubai now. Carolyn aiming for 136 and 3rd spot. It's a major ask. $128 was a mark to finish 7th in the Paralympic Games. That her lifetime best. This is 8 kilos beyond that. 136. They're all going huge here. Carolyn won't get any further. It's 5th for her. She gave that everything. It was too much. And she now stalls. And I wonder how many this will be the case for. No successful lift yet in this final round. I mean, she gave that everything. She was aiming to add 8 kilos onto her lifetime best from Paris. And that is an immense amount. Didn't get any further. So now we're down to 4. Asma Issa. As Carolyn Fernandez waves farewell, and she peaks at 5th, having been 7th in the Worlds 2 years ago and in the Paralympic Games. She's going higher. The record still held by Mariana D'Andrea, who is close at hand. She's watching. That's the America's record. Asma Issa winning the Tbilisi World Cup. So 130 at the Paralympic Games for her to finish 6th. That's the lifetime best. This is 136. Can she do it? Oh, she's got it raised. How clean was it? She's got it! She's got it! Asma Issa for Jordan goes up to bronze. And she's on the brink of her first global medal, and there's only one lift that can stop her. An immense effort. Asma Issa is doing incredible things. 6 kilos on top of her lifetime best from last year in the Port de Chapelle Arena. Oh, wow. Safa Hassan knocked to 4th place. This for 137, so this is 2 kilos off her lifetime best at 139. But no guarantee, if she gets 139 once, that she could ever get it again. That's what lifetime bests are all about. They're one-offs. The African Championship silver medalist across town in the 6th of October city. It's about an hour and a half away. Cairo World Cup gold in this stadium. Bronze on the Paralympic Games of the Port de Chapelle, and that was 139. 137 to get the bronze. To overtake Safa Hassan, and among all that, Asma Issa leads the total lift now in 393. That's another story. So this to go back into bronze for Safa Hassan and to take the lead by about 5 in the total lift. Hassan for Egypt. Can she do it? Can she do it? Can she do it? No. Couldn't extend it all the way. A lot of chalk all over the place there. Got stuck. So Asma Issa wins the bronze, and it will be at least bronze in the total lift for her. Her first global championship medal. Safa Hassan was pushed too far. She couldn't extend the arms, and that was it. End of the story. We're down to the last two after this. The battle for gold is actually over. Han Miao Yu going for 143. And this is a lift to try and win the total lift and not to win the main competition. Rita Ferdinand on her international debut is the world champion. Well, well, well. Han Miao Yu, the Paralympic champion. It's silver for her. It's bronze for Asma Issa. It's fourth for Safa Hassan. Han Miao Yu, 143. She's elected not to go for 149. And 143 she has got up anyway. Han Miao Yu, perfect. 3 out of 3. Could she have gone heavier? I don't know. But she leads the total lift now. She wins the silver medal. The total lift for her is 419. So at the moment it's gold in the total lift, 419. Silver 393 is Asma Issa. And bronze would be Olga Kazankiewicz on 302. It's pastry night. 3 okay? Well, yeah, I dropped that. I'm going to have to take that. It is pastry night. And it is Rita Ferdinand's night. Han Miao Yu bows out with a silver and maybe the total gold, because Rita Ferdinand has come from nowhere to be the world champion. She's lifted 148 and she is not done. This is an attempt on Bose Omalayo's African record, and she's going for 153. So all things are possible now. Rita Ferdinand going 3 above the existing African record set at the World Championships in Dubai. And that was 2 years ago. Ferdinand. $153, and Ferdinand has got that lifted, and Rita Ferdinand has a new African record, 153. She's only 1 kilo off the world record. She's having an amazing night. Surely the story can't end there. Rita Ferdinand, the world champion, the African record holder. You know her name now. $153 in his glory. What a night. Pure celebration for her. Rita Ferdinand getting that straight up there. And the way she's celebrating, this competition is over and she's not going to go for the world record. She could if she wanted to. She wins the total lift as well. She wins both golds. Pure, unadulterated joy. $443 wins the total lift. And a Han Miao Yu second. Asma Issa third. So much jostling for the medals, but they're the top 3, and they're the top 3 in the total lift as well. And the victory ceremony is not far off. So it's Rita Ferdinand who gets the gold, 153 for Nigeria. Han Miaoyu, the silver for China, 143, and Asma Issa, the bronze for Jordan, 136. That's the 1, 2, 3 in the total lift as well. And in the legends, gold for Joyce Wambui and Jaguna, 107. Silver for Olga Kasankevich, the twice European champion. And in reverse, those two, the top two in the legends total. Victory ceremony, that's coming now.
ceremony for the 79-kilogram category for the elite. Please welcome the medalists.
So victory ceremony time for, what was a really scintillating women's 79 kilo final to wrap up the opening day of elite action, day 3 of these World Powerlifting Championships. And presenting the medals for this, it's Mahmoud Abdelaziz, General Manager at the Ministry of Youth and Sports. Mahmoud Abdelaziz. It is a first global medal for Asma Isa of Jordan. Went up to 136, adding 6 to her lifetime best. And bronze in the total lift. Astounding. Han Miaoyu, the Paralympic champion, unable to climb up to be world champion for a third time in 4 World Games. It's silver for her, 143 her peak, and silver in the total lift as well. For the reigning Asia Oceania, Asian Games and Paralympic champion. We have a new world champion. A new African record, a new name for Nigeria. Rita Ferdinand is the world champion, lifting 153, 1 kilo off the world record. She wins the total lift as well. She'll get a gold for that. The African record whipped away from her compatriot Bose Obalayo, set at the last Worlds in Dubai 2 years ago. Rita Ferdinand. That's an education. Rita Ferdinand is the new world champion. With that incredible series of lifts, an incredible competition for this new 30-year-old who's on the scene. And the crown and everything that goes with it is hers. Ferdinand, the new world champion. Han Miaoyu, the silver. And Asma Isa, the bronze. And they'll get the same medals again for the total lifts. Immense! Can only be impressed by what we've seen tonight. We are back at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, Egypt time, for the men's 88 kilo final. 59 kilo final will be at 3 in the afternoon, and at 6:40 the women's 55 kilo final. If they can produce as much drama as what we've seen today, and the new names to match, that'll be quite something. Until tomorrow, bye bye.